Going.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hilary De Freitas and Bernadette Chinley here, coming to you live from Trinidad and Tobago Marketing Moms. And today we are continuing our Generating Leads series here in the month of July. And we are talking today about how you go about monetizing those leads. Bernadette?
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, monetizing leads is basically how to continue talking to your audience, talking to your audience. 1 minute. Talking to your audience after you've given them great value. Okay, very important. And the thing is, you give great value because I mean, I've seen it so many times on other, business pages. They are great about telling you what they do. This is what we do, this is how we help you, etc., etc. What they don't, after they give great value and they solve solutions, they don't tell people, okay, put in your name and email for more information. Something as simple as that. For people like Hilary and myself, we want to teach people, we want to teach businesses, self-employed entrepreneurs, how to generate leads, how to monetize their business without complications. Therefore, after you give somebody a great solution, you want to tell them, okay, so if you want to get more, put in your name and email and I will send you more information. Or the next thing that we do, a great way of generating leads, is by putting a video up, okay? Putting a video up, and you do, say, 1 minute video telling or asking the question of, are you looking for XX? And then you say, this is how I can help you. And I've done this, I've done this, I've done that. So try to do that in 1 minute. And then if you want more, put in your name and email below, and I will give you more information. And on the next page, after they put in their name and their email, you can give them a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute video, giving them more information about what you just said. Okay, because ask me any topic and I could speak for minimum 2 hours, and then tomorrow I could speak for another 2 hours on the same topic. All right. Now, as a person who solves other businesses' problems, I'm not going to sit here and talk everything about what I do and how I can help you in 5 hours, because people are going to get bored and they're going to go away, even though your information is great. So it's important that you give your people in little bits. And the other thing is, after they put in their name and their email, they have these 5 to 7 days, Hilary, is the recommended time that you give them more information from different angles about the same topic. So Hilary is going to share very quickly with you how such a simple thing is very easy, and then you put a link up on social media, either on Twitter, LinkedIn, etc., and share your great 1-minute video. And if they want more information, they put in their name and email to get the more information. And after you do that, that's when the monetizing happens. And Hilary, can you tell us quickly why we do attraction marketing this way?
Well, so it's, I guess, why we do it this way. It's because you are always wanting to share value. If I'm along the right track, that's how,
yes,
in terms of people are not going to give information unless you're sharing value and you're promising to share value. So it may appear as if, okay, as Benny was saying, after you've received their information, you want to continue giving them information in the next 5 to 7 days, sometimes up to 10 days. You can be sharing information with them about something that's going to help them in whatever aspect you promised. But the purpose of it is basically to build trust. because when we talk about monetizing, people monetizing is basically an exchange of goods and services for dollars, right? The only way you can monetize people on your list, subscribers on your list, and they are people, is by them getting to know you, like you, and trust you. The only way they can do that is if you are constantly sharing information with them, valuable information with them on a consistent basis.
Very good. And you said it greatly there. It's building trust when you share value, and also building your credibility and your authority in a niche that you are studying. I can help you solve this problem. Like if you're a plumber, then you're going to constantly tell them about, you know, how to stick pipes, etc., etc. You're going to solve how to clean out your pipe chokes, etc., etc. All right. So
Yes. So what I'm going to show really quickly now, this, hold on, let me just, right. So this is a simple, you're seeing my screen, Bernie?
Yes, I'm seeing your screen.
Right, so let me just present to everyone. Right, good. So this is a simple capture form that this is basically what you would have done is share the link at the top of this this toolbar here. You would have shared that in some social media forum, or maybe inside of a blog, or at the end of a video that you were giving some value information, as Bernadette was talking about. And then you have to remember that whenever you create capture pages like this, it needs to be congruent with your message. So if you, like the plumber example, if you created a video about how to fix loose valves in your kitchen, right, and then you send them to a capture page like this, and then you start talking to them about network marketing, they're going to be like, well, I thought we were going to be talking about plumbing, right? So congruency is very important with your message to market, all right? But basically, and as Bernie said, you could also have a video on that capture page giving them a little more information. Again, it's building that trust. So they've seen you once, they're seeing you again. And then the simple thing is you are just requesting their name and email. Depending on your business, you may actually want a phone number, all right? So, and once you do that, they will enter their information and they will get access to whatever it is on the other end that you are offering them. And then that is when you begin to develop the relationship. Now, there's several tools that you can use to develop the relationship. We're not going to get into that at this moment right now. But those tools, you know, you could either do it through email, through different videos, follow-up videos, or again, through your social media networks. All right, so that is how you will go about doing this monetizing your list from a social media platform. You bring them to the capture page, you're sharing this link, making sure that what you shared on your social media is congruent with what they're going to see on the capture page, and then they enter their name and email, and you continue to provide them with information. Bernie, do I need to blow that up a little more? I see you squinting. Right? So you see where they enter their name and email. And the thing is, the structure of a capture page has to be something relevant to who you are speaking to. So a plumber is not going to have a headline like this: 33-year-old retired engineer and stay-at-home mother reveals her simple, effective marketing tools. A plumber is going to have 50 years experience plumber in, you know, whatever his headline is, to capture the people so that they believe that, okay, you can give me the information that I need by putting in my email address. So Bernie, anything else to cover here? I mean, I know we're not getting into the details of how you set up this and how you create all of these lovely things.
I want you to put in a dummy email because you want to show them what behind, how you
so
yeah.
Behind, right? So we see the video on the top, right? And we're just going to put in test@gmail.com. All right.
You want to know how to make a capture page.
Okay. And then it comes back to another video sharing more information about what I did promise, and oops, pop up, right? And then it also gives them another link to redirect to something that I'm talking about inside of the video. All right. So that's the first step. But then they are also on the back end receiving a welcome email, and then they will be getting a series of 10 emails directly from me about the information that piques their interest coming to this to get to this capture page. All right. So that is the process.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So,
All right. So
yes,
I'm going to
and that's how you
take my
can
pretty.
continue sharing. So you continue sharing information. Um, and how to keep your people engaged too, because when you get somebody to come into your when they give you their name and email, you have to respect the fact that you give something of value to them, and so therefore you want to keep sharing the information with them. If you think that you don't know what it is and how to say one thing 10 different ways, it's not really a matter of that. It's really thinking, because we'll keep with the story of the analogy of the plumber, because a plumber just stick pipes alone, all right? I mean, he has to burst walls, he has to figure out where in the wall the leak is, so just sharing a quick tip for anybody for whatever business that you have. You have to, at the end of the day, write down the solutions that you've solved that day. That's a great way of thinking. How else can I share great value to people on the internet? Write
Yep.
down the things that you've solved that day. Because right now, my husband does project managing, and I ask him questions at the end of the day. What problems did you solve today? Because that's what we're going to be putting up on his website. Because he doesn't realize, I mean, it's the little details that actually that you solve for people is what gets people to value you.
Yeah.
Because when you solve the pain that nobody else solved, they sleep better that night. And that is where your unique value comes in.
And one thing I want to share quickly too with that is that don't think that just because it may be a problem that many people are solving, it doesn't mean that you can't share your solution as well. Because I think as business people, sometimes you think, well, there's so many other people out there doing this, I can't do it. There's so many people out there who haven't found the solution as yet, and they may find you because of who you are and your solution to their problem, right? So don't limit yourself in that as well, because as you were talking about, it's the little things. I was thrown back to the just put in a size bigger pamper.
Yes, she had her daughter, 2-year-old, was wetting her bed every night because the diaper was leaking. So that was my simple solution. Just put her in a size up from what she normally wears during the day, and it actually absorbs the extra. Unless you want to wake up in the middle of the night and change the diaper while she's sleeping, make and how we call it, have that slight probability of her waking up and not going back to sleep. Yes. The other issue, going along the same thing of continuing to give people value to solve their problems that they have, that you can solve for them. It's thinking of the concept of what Bill Pescosolido shared with us in No Excuses 6 last month. He talked about what else goes with milk. Think about it all the time. What else goes with milk? And let that question run around in your head. And when you do that, you're actually going to come up with the other solutions that you help people with every day as a marketer. Like for instance, let's say for instance, I have a clock to sell, okay? I'm not going to talk about the clock and keeping the time and whatever. You want to talk about the pain when people don't use a clock, okay? Like for instance, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I burnt everything that I cooked, that I put on the fire, because I forgot to put the timer on. You know?
Oh my goodness.
There's so many solutions, but you know, we forget to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're
and even that same pain, because my pain is that I don't have a timer, I don't use a clock, so I waste a lot of time running back and forth, checking, because I don't want to burn.
the
So-
solution for your work in the kitchen. But yes, all right. So that writes and give people more value. Oh, and the next concept, Gary Vaynerchuk talks about time when you are giving solutions to people who have the pain that your product or service is going to solve. Is Gary Vaynerchuk talks about jab, jab, right hook, give value, give value, give value, and tell them what you do so that they buy from you. Because if you don't tell them what you do, they're going to say, okay, thank you, and they're going to disappear. All right? So you ask for the sale. You have to absolutely believe that your product or service is going to solve their problem. And in particular, you being a plumber or you being a marketer, you are the solution. Right? So if your marketer want to know how Hillary and I are so confident to be on this hangout and sharing great value all the time, and we never run out of problems, you can connect with Hillary. Hillary is at emarketingmom.com.
No, HillaryDeFreitas.com.
HillaryDeFreitas.com, and I'm at BernieChinley.com. So you can connect with either of us, ask us a question, tell us what more answered, and we will definitely share it with you on Marketing Moms Trinidad on one of our episodes.
Yep. Also email us at marketingmomstrinidad@gmail.com with the subject line "Tell me more," and you know we could always reach out to you that way as well. Okay.
Excellent. So I think that's it.
That's a wrap for today. So thank you again, and we hope we shared you kind of understand, you know, how you go about monetizing your leads from whatever platform you're on. And what's up for next week, Bernie?
What? Sorry?
What's up for next week?
Oh, sorry. What's up? More tips on what to do with the leads you've generated.
Yep, definitely. All right. So we'll see you next week, same time, same channel. Have a great day. This has been Hillary DeFreitas and Bernadette Chinley, Marketing Moms Trinidad. Have a great one. Bye now.